All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David Carter Ruff.
Let me just get right out in front of it. Yes, it's podcast week.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's go.
Been waiting all year for this.
Yes.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
Yes.
Dave, I'm gonna be the first to say it. It's great to have you back in the studio.
Well, I'm going to be the first to say this. Thank you for welcoming me back to the studio.
Of course.
Oh, man. How are we celebrating podcast week? Any plans?
Well, I'm going to buy a truck because it's also truck month.
Oh, okay. We could do what we did when Micah first announced podcast week at Grand X, which is nothing really changes. We just
tell people.
We just keep mentioning that it is podcast week.
I'm glad Micah finds the humor in that now. He meant well with it. Like, all right, we're gonna promo all these pods.
Well, we were like, so what? Like, what
Cross
do we do?
promo.
Like, how do we celebrate podcast week? He goes, it's just podcast week. Okay.
Dude, if we made a list of all the ideas that Micah had in order to promote podcasts, like our old podcast network might be a top 10 podcast network in the world. Like he had a lot of ideas that just like no one ever did anything about, and it's like now it's like, oh wait, we probably could have killed it.
We just made fun of them instead.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the
Like, oh, cool idea, dude.
Micah got a lot of flack.
Dork.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to grow numbers. Sick.
We just drop a native promotion right here in the middle. That's not how Micah talks. No, he never said that. He was the mastermind behind the pods, many of them.
He was.
The whole network. He's the one who they brought him on to do that. He
I
showed
don't
up.
think so. I think we just brought him on to like do something.
No, that's how
and
he
he's like,
convinced. That's how
Okay.
he. That was his whole pitch. Was I want to start a podcast thing.
Okay.
And then when he showed up in a Joseph A. Banks button down, some Dockers and some Luke Casey boots, everybody's like, I don't know if you're the podcast guy.
Podcast guy.
No, that's a slight exaggeration.
I don't know,
Slight.
man. A great man once said that the best pickup line's a tight pair of Dockers, and Micah was fucking killing it.
Speaking of Dockers, Dylan.
What's good?
Oh, don't do that, dude. Hey,
What,
everybody.
you used to boat all the time.
That's true. That's true.
Will watches sailing.
I'm very happy to be here.
Christopher Cross over here.
I'd like to congrats my friend Bobby Schmerda on getting out the clink. He got out of prison today.
Big day.
Big day. Yeah. I hope when he drops some heat.
Do you think they've got a non-COVID friendly party planned? Because I hope they do.
Are you familiar with his work?
I think I'm familiar, but like if you asked me to sing a song right now, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Smash hit single Hot Inward, or the radio version is Hot Boy, which completely changed the vibe of the song. And
I'm a motherfucking hot boy.
always made me laugh.
Is he a part of anything? Like any groups?
Dude, he's just Schmerda.
GS9 gang.
Dude, he's the one who throws the cap up in his video. You know what I'm saying? You know, you've seen the GIF, dude.
Man, I love Dylan being all in on a song that's like 7 years old.
No, I'm celebrating his
brand.
release from prison.
On brand.
That song,
It's like 5.
that song's tight.
Why was he in prison?
I think a gun charge.
Conspiracy. I think he pled guilty.
Racketeering.
Racketeering,
Yeah.
say. It's funny because in his in the video for Hot Blank, he's just doing air pistols.
Just
Like,
say hot.
He keeps shooting the camera with air pistols the entire time.
I don't hate that. I kind of like that.
And it's like, oh, this guy really does like guns, because then he got arrested for it.
Yeah. Did he get arrested?
He had a Tommy gun,
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I don't think he had a Tommy gun.
He had a Tommy gun.
Imagine being in the clink for having a Tommy gun.
Yeah, I got a Mac 10.
It's like the least like concealed weapon ever.
But it's so gangster. It's the OG gangster weapon.
It is.
It's so sick.
How did they carry those around like easily?
You pull that out.
They're over. They're trench coats.
Yeah. Is that why they all wear trench coats?
Yeah.
You don't carry
They
one
were
of
the-
those unless you're
mind.
trying to like take somebody down.
A Tommy gun?
That thing is singing when you bring it out.
I want to meet the Tommy that it was named after.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Like that was one bad hombre.
Oh yeah.
It's like we got to name this gun after Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a very popular video of him, who was he was in some like board meeting with his record label or something, and it was just a bunch of white stiffs sitting around a table, and he's like dancing on the table and performing one of his songs, and it's really funny.
I think that was Machine Gun Kelly.
I'm pretty sure it was Schmerda.
That video is one of the worst videos I've ever seen.
Is it a better photo than before Micah's fight when the guy he fought attended the meeting shirtless?
Yeah, it was still one of the more bizarre moments of my professional life.
I just remember sitting at my desk and I got a text from Dave that said, he just showed up and he's not wearing a shirt.
I mean, it's a conference. It's on it. It's at
When those photos started to leak, though, that was a lot of fun in the office.
Dude,
Like,
those
this guy's gonna just tear you.
those
apart.
did numbers on Twitter.
He's gonna rip your limbs off, Micah.
I mean, the guy was
Jacked.
he just came from a workout, and on it sometimes they don't wear shirts, and he just decided to he's like, I'm gonna just take that from the weight room to the boardroom
It's called establishing dominance,
to the discotheca.
and it was effective.
He went to the discotheque after.
I need to
we
find
can't
those
verify.
photos. Somebody find that tweet because Micah's face. Because I got a photo and Micah's like,
He looks scared. It's
I mean,
just one
Micah
of those
knew
moments.
the guy was big.
It's just one of those moments where it's like, yep, I've gotten myself in too deep. Micah should have taken his shirt off right there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's what you get for picking a fight in a bathroom bar. It's a topical reference to the OU football player who got
Spencer Jones, I
just an
believe.
all-time beatdown by.
Spencer Jones
Spencer Jones.
and me.
I have to put that on quick dips for later.
Just a little tip for those who like to maybe drink a little bit and go out to bars and stuff. Don't judge a book by its cover. First of all, don't get in fights. Fighting's not cool. Sorry, Dave, you all right?
Dave just threw his phone at his laptop.
Don't get in
Got
fights.
a VIP text from who.
No, I don't. I don't.
Sour Patch Kids?
PB.
Oh, okay.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
I love peanut butter, dude. Extra crunchy. Yeah, the dude got his ass whipped. And he and his friend got their asses whipped.
It wasn't. I mean, they got worked over by two guys. If you haven't seen this, it's all over the Twitter. Just go type in OU fight, and this guy, like Dylan said, he just gets it from these dudes who have been training in mixed martial arts in
Not
some
big
capacity
guys.
for years. No, but they look. If you look at them, they look like guys who
Handle
know how to
themselves.
scrap.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's full cotton ear, but they've got the heads. Just you're like
Cotton ear?
No, they
Yeah, cotton ear. Know what you call it when they're
cauliflower?
cauliflower. Yeah,
Cotton could work.
you
in a
could
way.
put cotton in your ear.
Yeah, people put cotton.
I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't tell if they actually had the cauliflower ear thing going, but they look like the type that would, which is saying something.
Last place I want to get into a scrap is a bathroom, a men's room at a bar, a college bar at that.
Dude, they're
'Cause
too
rolling
slippery
ar-
to scrap in.
Rolling around
slippery.
on basically just urine.
even if you win the fight, you're still covered in pee-pee.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go home after that, even if you're unscathed, because
Oh, yeah.
again, the pee-pee.
It's straight to the crib after
Pee-pee at best. I mean, at worst, there's other stuff too.
that.
Doo-doo.
And in college, dudes are just dumb, so you just miss the toilet on purpose, just peeing on the floor.
Yeah.
Fucking dudes are.
Not a mask in sight. Either.
Dudes rock.
Not a mask in sight there.
Come on.
I didn't even. You know what? I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
I have a lot of great points, Dave. If you just listen every once in a while, it'd be great.
What else? What other good points have you had recently?
I don't know. Man, how about that weather we had over the weekend?
Change the
over
subject.
week,
He's
though?
pivoting.
Let's
Weather
get some
was-
programming notes out of the
weather
way,
was
of which there are
crazy.
many.
Hey, hold on. Dylan's making a point.
No, Dylan, this point sucks, dude. God. Remember when dudes were just doing the PowerPoint in video, in like photos and stuff?
Oh, that was a stupid era.
That was a really bad time.
I've been that guy.
Wasn't, people were trying to do humor. It wasn't working.
Like, it wasn't cool.
Oh, this guy's pointing.
Then
I
dudes
really hope
started doing
there's-
like the cell phone thing.
Oh, he's got an invisible cell phone in his hand. Must be on a call. Douchebag.
If I really hope there's not a photo out there of me doing a PowerPoint.
You don't seem like the type.
I feel like there's one out there, and if there is, like, feel free to cancel me.
Okay.
PowerPoint.
Programming notes. We got some big ones today. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
First and foremost, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom. Also, leave a review and 5-star rating. We've had some great reviews coming through, whether they've been funny or just actually very nice, of which we've had several of those. Very happy about that. And also, tell a friend about the pod. Do it right now. Pick up your phone. Find your friend who doesn't know what podcasts are yet and be like, here's your starter pack.
Do me a favor.
I know where to get them.
Yeah,
Do me a favor and tell 1,000 of your closest friends about the podcast.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
That would work.
1,000 of your closest friends.
Some of y'all don't have 1,000 friends, and it shows.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I have 4, and they're all in this room right now.
Oh, that's sad, man.
Yeah.
I've got many. If you're listening to this pod, you're my friend.
Wow.
Oh, Dave.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Also, youtube.com/watchmedia every episode besides last week because we had some power restrictions and Randy was like pretty much just like running around town trying to find water all week.
Randy was doing content, man. It's, a lot of people are just down in the dumps and just not in the mood to just churn out A+ content. But Randy's over here just doing it.
I don't know about A+.
You're right.
It
I was trying
was, it was good. It was
I was
better
trying to
than
gas
I thought you were
young
going to hit him
man
with an A- just to like slightly slight him.
I started that sentence not knowing where it was going to go, and I ended up on A+, and I take it back. It was just okay.
Dude, A+s were hard to come by in school.
Yeah, for you.
Dumbass.
Wow.
I thought A+ were kind of try hard, honestly.
From the guy who went to Texas State.
Didn't you get kicked out for grades?
No, I
Is
transferred.
that why you left?
I transferred for a better education.
What was your GPA?
Ooh.
In college?
Yeah.
Not great.
GPAs are. If you have a flashy GPA, then
You're a
I don't want to.
dork.
I don't want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
You're not one of my
Oh,
four
cool.
friends.
We had
you
a
studied
pledge.
a lot.
We had a pledge that was like had like a 0.2 his pledge semester GPA.
Did you have to like bring in like another pledge with like a 4.0 just to make
And
sure
we
that
like
evened
somehow
out?
we found a loophole to leave him off the grades report.
Good call.
That's the
No,
move.
we can't do that. It's gonna really bring it down. I don't remember I remember high school GPA, but not college.
I remember my first semester GPA, and my parents were just like, "Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, mine was in the tank.
It needs to be. You got to have that learning curve early."
But pledging during your first semester at college, it's hard on the books. You wouldn't know about that, GDI.
YouTube.com/washedmedia for everything you need. Also, washedmedia.shop. The most important thing we need to talk about today is something that we need the listeners to go do. Are you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Whoa.
See, this is actually the instrumental version, so I appreciate that you did that.
Wash Media in the house. That's all I remember.
Welcome to Wilmont's is officially live on Spotify. Shout out to Barry Rigby, the composer, the man behind it. He tossed it up on Spotify, and I swear, if this isn't charting by the end of the week, if this isn't on New Music Friday, I'm going to be very upset.
What kind of cut do we get on the Spotify stream?
It's hard to say. If Barry's smart, he gives us nothing.
Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Barry.
His handle is Bear Rigby, like a
Oh, I know that name.
yeah.
It's live on Spotify. Go check it out. Just search Welcome to Wilmont's. And then if you need to, listen to it like a few times with audio. And then if you need to, just put it on repeat all day so it's just constantly looping.
Wow, I'm looking at his as Avi on Twitter. He doesn't look like, it doesn't match up to the voice. He just looks like a normal dude. Doesn't look like a guy who would have a beautiful singing voice.
Have you listened to Driver's License yet?
Yeah.
I'm coming for that ass.
Okay.
Dude,
Driver's License is about to get knocked off its perch because Welcome to Wilmont's is officially in the building.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I'm streaming this all week.
Dude, it's heat. It's heat. I need this to come on a Touch Tunes at a bar and see a bunch of backers just going crazy. That's my dream.
I mean, we're going to do some meetups at some point. You got to think it's going to happen.
Our next meetup is just going to be us listening to Welcome to Wilmont's on loop for 6 hours.
We might get a little tired of it, honestly.
Nah, dude. Nah. Also, Patreon this week. Bachelor tomorrow. R&B radio. Probably not tomorrow, but we might be getting an R&B radio at some point.
Randy has a VIP call tomorrow.
Love it. And we also have listener voicemails on Friday. We're actually recording voicemails early this week. So leave one on the pipeline. 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422. What's the phrase? Get out, get in.
Yeah,
Tacticalize.
You got it.
Perfect. Man. All right, let's do it. Let's recap this weekend in fun, boys. Dylan, what'd you get into, dog?
Wow, thank you for asking, Will. So I mentioned last week or sometime.
Oh, this is presented by Roback, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Please use Stella 20 for 20% off of everything you need. Dylan's currently wearing the hoodie, which
Is super dope. It's an athletic hoodie, by the way.
yeah.
I mean, it's so sick.
If you're a NARP, dude, put that hoodie away.
Yeah, if you're NARP, just stick to their polos or something.
That's why I had to give mine to Randy because I wasn't athletic enough to wear it. I needed a little more meat on my bones in order to fill it out. So Randy's been rocking mine.
Dude, no one expected me to double up on Roback today. No one.
They need to start making pants so that you can be wearing Roback pants
Wow.
too.
I got the hat on, which is dope. I love it. It fits so well. We love their stuff.
Hands
Stella
down, my
20.
favorite fitting hats that I own. I love them.
No, yeah,
I love
straight up. Stella 20 will get you 20% off. Load the cart because it's a one-time use code.
I recommend the signature that I'm wearing right now. It's a quarter zip. The people on the streets call it the Dave. And it's just a quarter zip. It's got the American flag in the back around the neck. It's got the white lining. It's very good, very comfortable. Perfect for a day like this.
We're currently going through our closet and donating a bunch of stuff, and I actually was going through a bunch of things, and I donated a grand total of 0 rollback things.
Why would you?
Exactly. I was like, Sally, if it's rollback, you're not touching that. It stays in the closet.
Wow.
Dylan, what'd you do?
Yeah, so I mentioned that on Friday we were supposed to have a birthday dinner for my son, Parks Edwin Shivery, who turned 6 years old. Congrats, Parks, on 6 years. But we had to cancel, or I should say postpone, because of the weather situation in Austin. My house was without water. The streets were still very icy at that point, and it just didn't make sense to have the family in. So,
How did he take the news?
dude, he was a trooper, man. At 6 years old, like, your birthday is everything. And, like, I explained to him, like, hey, you know, we're supposed to have all the family together. Well, first of all, we're supposed to have a party for him. But we couldn't do that because of the pandemic. So we pushed that a while ago. And now the dinner got
Did you get your
postponed.
invite? I know the mail's kind of slowed down because of the weather in Austin, but I feel like the mail's been coming in a little steadier over the last few days.
Pushing
I
it,
haven't checked Facebook in
numerous
a while.
months,
Let me
usually.
check.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe it's a LinkedIn one. Do you have anything from a real estate professional on LinkedIn?
we
perhaps?
rescheduled it.
Look.
So, and like I said, we didn't have water in my house, and we were going several days without a shower or being able to, you know, wash our hands, that kind of thing. It was kind of gross. So we went to San Marcos. Parks and I did,
Shocker.
because my sister and brother-in-law live there. They're gracious enough to have us stay there.
Did you hit the
They
square
have-
at all?
They have running water. No, yeah, I said it not to go out and hit the bars when I was with my son. You know, shut up.
It was his birthday. He could have gotten bottle service and shit.
He didn't have his ID got taken up.
Yeah, you could have gone to the Green Parrot.
The bouncer at the Green Parrot, one who took his ID, so he couldn't get in anywhere. So we stayed home
If you just slip them a 10, they're fine.
and just hunkered down. Went on some walks. I mean, it was just a
Hunkering
kind of
down.
kind of a lame weekend, really.
Smash that subscribe button.
Oh,
In case we ever
more
use
on that
it.
later. Just give that
And-
feed to Randy. Just do whatever content you want to do on the
Yeah,
Hunkering
Randy
Down
might
feed.
Randy might get the gift of content.
Got water back Sunday morning.
A+ content.
That's big. How
Got
pumped
water-
were you?
Oh my gosh, so pumped.
Were you locker room let's go guy?
I went in my house and I turned on every faucet and let it run for like 2 hours just to celebrate having water.
Good.
back. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Austin Water Twitter account
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. They were getting a little sassy this weekend.
No, it's very responsible. The only thing left that we don't have is we still have to boil water, but I think that's going to be ending shortly here. Get some drinking water at the crib, but yeah, we managed.
My inside sources say that by EOD we might be able to have water again that we don't have to
You
boil.
have a source at Austin Water.
No, it's just Lily.
She knows everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Cool,
last
very
week
cool.
last week was almost EOD. End of Dave.
Wow.
Really?
Very
What
tough.
happened to the D
I
man?
guess my weekend's finished. Go ahead, Dave.
It sounded good though. I had quite the week. Probably not that minus San Marcos excursion. Very similar to Dylan's. When did we lose power? Monday? No, we never lost power, but we lost water Tuesday.
The majority of people lost
we lost it Wednesday morning.
lost power on Monday at about 1:30 a.m. Water was a few days later.
Yeah, so we kind of expected the water to go because we read the writing on the wall. Some other neighborhoods were losing it, so we filled up our bathtubs because we knew if you don't have running water, you can't flush your toilet. So you got to do the old fill the tank, which is not fun, but you got to do what you got to do. Also peeing outside, which is very cool.
I do that anyway. It's not a big deal.
I do it at night when I let Randy out, honestly.
It's one of the best. So I've only lived with Rosie with a yard at one place. And I loved being out there at like 3 a.m. when she was a puppy, just going to the bathroom and just taking a big old piss.
Oh yeah, big time.
When Randy was a puppy and he would just go out there and be farting around, I would pee. He would run over and lift his leg and cover my pee up with his pee.
Yeah,
Dude,
he
that's
owns
We
you.
were just peeing together.
That's brotherhood
That's his
right
territory now,
Very-
not yours.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, dude, I guess I'll go inside. Saturday is when I got a little adventurous, decided to leave the house for the first time and did a Costco run. Got up at about 8:30, What's it called? Costco. They're like, we're opening at 10:15, we think. So I go. I talked about this on at DC Ruff on the Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
And thank you for the follow. It was quite the event.
Welcome to the
line.
We're in the jungle now.
The line was wrapped to Lifetime Fitness. If you know anything about the William Cannon Lifetime Fitness,
Holy crap! Really?
yes, it was on back to the service road,
And wrapped around that little under.
wrapped around the underpass.
Wow.
It was it was bad. I got in before it got back to Lifetime, but waited in line for like 90 minutes outside. But it was actually kind of refreshing because it was clear and it wasn't like dangerously cold. It was probably like 28, but the sun was shining, so it felt pretty good.
How are the vibes in the line?
Dude, I made friends. The lady in front of me, she brought little organic juice boxes that she brings for her kids, and she was like handing them out.
Damn.
Yeah.
People helping people this
Oh,
week, man.
dude.
It was kind of beautiful.
It was nice to
Yeah,
see. There
yeah.
was minus the person who drove by and tried to convince people that they were out of water to get people to leave the line.
Are you kidding?
I saw. Yeah, that's the whole. That's why the guy turned around and told us that we're in the jungle now.
That statement alone
is a shit move.
something that I just love.
I was irrationally mad at that. I was like, because they clearly weren't. There was like Costco, to their credit, man, they were very efficient, Chick-fil-A like efficiency, might I say, and they had people out there like, guys, we don't have bathrooms, we don't have running water. We're limiting it to one pallet of water per family, and they kept you apprised of any changes. It was great.
Did you throw your juice box at the car that they were out of water?
I stuffed it in my Filson jacket, and I found it yesterday when I went to put on my jacket. I was like, oh yeah, juice box. But yeah, it was interesting. So I spent about 3.5 hours at Costco, including the line.
Dude, I went to Whole Foods yesterday, got in and out like it was nothing.
Dude, Central Market
Why
was
would you go
not
to Whole
bad.
Foods if there's like an In-N-Out on South Lamar you could have just gone to?
There's levels to that.
Stop. I'm already sick of you, dude.
Motherfucker spitting.
Narp.
Dude, shut the fuck up. I will kill you.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm sorry.
Damn. We need that clip, Randy. Oh yeah, my Saturday night. So at this point, so I hadn't showered since Tuesday. We were like, okay, and this sucks. I took a washcloth shower.
Oh my
And
god,
it was just
dude.
and it actually it somehow made it feel worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is revolting.
I was tracking your status by your facial hair all week. It was like, how's Dave doing based on the facial hair? And I remember seeing one video of you, and I was like, oh, Dave's down
Dude,
bad right now.
it got to itch mode on the neck, and that is not a stage of beard that's fun, and it's especially not fun when you can't shower and you can't do anything about it.
Worst.
Saturday night, I bought all that stuff from Costco. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do one of these like, I don't know what I was. Oh, cilantro chicken burritos, the ones that you said look good.
I was just sniping Dave's cart and just like thinking about what I was going to get at Costco next time I went. And those cilantro chicken burritos are definitely top of my list.
They're pretty good. Although, let me tell you, I have not done them the proper way, which is the oven, because I fired up my oven and went upstairs, check on the baby, came back down, and I smelled gas.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's not good. Gas, carbon
Right.
monoxide poisoning. My lighter or my oven did not light. And not only did it not light, but it was spewing gas.
Ooh.
And Alyssa noticed it, called the gas company, got them out, went 2 houses down to our neighbors, pounded 2 Bud Lights with them. Shout out to my neighbors.
Did you give Rhodes one or no?
No, he was feeding on breast milk.
Oh, okay.
And gas company, dude, shout out to the Texas Gas Company. I think that's what their name is. Very generic. They were there with
We almost called our company that before Bunsen burner.
Texas Gas.
Mm-hmm.
Gas pipe. They were there within 45 minutes.
Hash pipe.
They came in with like the sensor that looked like the Ghostbuster tool. It's very cool.
Find any ghosts in there?
No ghost, but some gas around the oven. So they disconnected it. Told me like you can't use this anymore. So no oven currently. That's cool.
That stinks.
Yeah, especially under the boil notice. Luckily we have enough water, and I think that boil notice, like Dylan said, might be lifted today.
Did you
but-
get the whole thing replaced?
the oven?
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
get lifted today.
Damn, dude.
Oh yeah, it's cooked.
Hit the Seinfeld.
You don't have to.
Appreciate that.
What's the deal, natural gas? Yeah, water came, dude. So Saturday night, best feeling. We heard the slow drip coming from one of the faucets, and The most annoying thing about losing water is when you pop on your Ring app and check out your neighbor's feed or your next door app, and you see conflicting things on what you should do when you lose water. Like, should you go out front and turn off the main connection of water, which is a thing that you can do, or should you leave it on, but do you turn all the faucets in the on position, or do you leave them off? There's people have so like all over the map takes.
A lot of people saying turn your water heater off because
Yeah.
without water it could fry and catch fire.
Yeah, it's there's
Stuff
a lot.
Like that. A lot going on. It was all confusing.
A lot, and then you have people on the feed like doing bits like, so you're like going on there to see like, oh, I wonder what neighborhoods have water, and like you get on there and the first thing you see is, I think HEB and Chick-fil-A should run our power grid in Texas, and it's got like 1,000 upvotes. You're like, dude, this is not helpful.
Yeah.
This is not helpful.
If there's one time not to do bits, it's like this time.
People are suffering.
I want to know if Shady Hollow has water yet. I feel like we were one of the last ones in South Austin to get it, but we got it. Yesterday's shower was great. Very, very lucky we didn't lose power. It was a fucking shit show.
So you went from
Tuesday to Saturday.
without a shower?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tuesday to Sunday, basically. Sunday.
Have you ever gone that long without a shower?
that's tough.
Maybe when I was training, they recruited me for Delta Force. but
Yeah. I kind of forgot you did that.
Oh, that's right.
You're not
I
allowed
heard
to talk about
I
that,
blew
though,
my
right?
knee out.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing.
Damn, you went a lot longer than I did. I went Tuesday to Friday, which was I couldn't handle it anymore.
Dude, I hooked you up with that shower, though.
You did, dude.
Knocked it up.
We just knocked on that.
Did you get a haircut Friday? How
did.
were they cutting hair?
Yeah, so I had an appointment booked for a while, and the morning of, I had to reschedule a couple times, and then Friday I texted Teresa. I was like, "Are you any chance you're open today?" She goes, "I sure am. No water though, so I didn't get a wash. I just got a cut."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was my question. I guess they can't operate without water.
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy the new shower?
Oh my gosh, dude, that was so luxurious. It's like a spa.
My new place has an all-time shower, and that's
Yeah.
the reason I'm renting it.
Looks very good.
I could not have been happier.
Yeah, Sally was there. She goes, "If you want to turn the steam on, here's how you do it." I was like, Sally, I just want to get a shower. I'm not going to steam. 30 seconds in, I'm like, I want to fucking steam.
Yes.
I wanna
It's really hard not to be in there and steam.
And it was fantastic. I felt like I was at a country club.
I don't know why they decided to put that shower in that thing, but whoever decided to make that call, I'm forever grateful.
It's a good situation.
A power shower is the cornerstone of any house.
Yeah, yeah.
Walk in, get it from all angles.
Damn. Sounds like a Friday night for you.
Getting spit roasted by water.
Yeah, that's the dream. You ever taken a Swedish shower before?
What's that?
It's like a full body shower. The heads of the shower go like the entire wall, and so it's just hitting you at all angles.
Can I shit on the rain shower for a sec? The one that's directly above your head?
Yes.
Terrible situation. If that's the only source of the water hitting you, 'cause you can't get the angles, man.
You can't stand the rain.
You got to have an angle with the water shooting
Super
you.
duper fly.
I agree.
To get all your dirty spots and all that.
I agree. I need it
call
to be
them
coming in
dirty
at an
spots.
angle.
When's the last time you took an outdoor shower, like at the beach or something?
Oh, that's the best.
Those are so sick.
You always have to, because remember, you're Mr. No Towel on the beach guy for some reason.
Yeah.
You just go lay right in the sand.
No, I don't mean the shower to rinse off at
Kicks
the
off
beach.
his sneakers and just sits his ass in the
I
sand.
mean, like at your dwelling, there's an outdoor shower that you get, soap and all that shit. Those are sick.
My pipes didn't bust, sadly.
Oh, about
Just kidding.
Anything else?
I'm about to bust.
I did. I was really not. I was lacking confidence in the wrap job I did on the
Hit it, Will.
with the towels.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
It's really not funny for all the people that had busted pipes out there. I'm so thankful that I didn't have to deal with any of that. The videos that came out all week,
Tough.
it was nightmare fuel, man. I've never seen anything like
The
it.
Dallas apartment complex with the car,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
which hopefully the car is fine, but it was one of the funnier things
Dude,
I saw last week.
From my experience, the car is probably drivable, but that thing's never going to be the same. It's going to smell
Yeah.
forever.
What are the lingering effects from that?
I think a lot of mildewy smells. Like that
that
thing
it?
was
I mean-
coated in water.
Okay. I guess once everything thaws out and the engine's gonna be fine, all that stuff.
I don't know. I would assume
Electrical stuff.
I would assume that it would still work
The
after.
battery might be toast.
Yeah, battery's done.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to replace that bitch.
Yeah. We make jokes, but this thing was not pretty.
No,
People died.
no. And I would say like you guys had it worse than me I don't want to say I'm thankful you had it worse than me, but I'm
You
glad
had
that
it
like,
on the front end hard, no power.
Yeah. My first 36 hours were so miserable, and then by us moving locations, I'll just do my weekend and fun time. Yeah, when we finally moved locations, it was better. And then we actually, on Friday night was our last night at our new location, and we knew that we had to go back to our old place because we got tired of asking the people at our apartment to go check on it for us. And we went back, and I have to admit, I didn't do much this weekend. I had tummy issues all weekend because of the diet that I had through the week, just eating like shit. I could not have eaten more microwavable meals than I ate throughout this entire process.
I was eating cereal and frozen nuggets from Parks. I was eating dino nuggets for dinner one night. It was just not pretty.
I told you on the live stream what I ate that one night. I had State Fair mini corn dogs and frozen P.F. Chang's egg rolls for dinner.
That sounds kind of dope, honestly.
Dude, it hit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was just brutal. I didn't really do too much. I actually had a couple drinks with Micah the other night, and on Saturday, we watched some ACL live performances, which seemed like it felt like we were pretty washed at that point. It was like, you know what, like we're just two dudes in their mid-30s just sitting here watching Gary Clark Jr. perform at ACL.
He's
shredding.
Of course he was shredding.
That dude's
If you turned it up loud enough, it would have melted the ice.
Yeah, I was trying to see. I was actually at that concert. I was trying to see if I could see myself, but considering I was like 2 rows from the back, they didn't really show me.
Yeah,
they didn't have a
weird.
steady cam on your boy.
Weird how that works.
Yeah. Then yesterday, just casual Sunday, just did nothing. It was wonderful. I didn't do anything this weekend. It was kind of. I played more video games on Saturday because we finally had power than I think I've played the rest of 2021 combined. I just had nothing to do. It's beautiful. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing exciting. I did watch the sailing. What'd you guys think of the sailing? Pretty exciting product cup on Saturday
We were
night.
in Verdansk.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
like
the
almost
Choppa was singing.
It's a bit for me at this point to just submit really like niche sporting events in order for you guys to like just not respond to me in the too much
You
dick
know
group
what?
chat.
You got wronged because KJ and I think Dylan was in the game. I started laughing and KJ started laughing at the same time, and we were both laughing at your text, and we didn't respond. So like the next morning, I checked it, and like it was just the last thing in the group text was your joke, and I'm like, oh man, he got wronged because he definitely got the laughs.
I was hoping one person would at least respond and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna toss this on."
I didn't do it.
Dude, the thing is, the boats don't even touch the water, dude.
Oh, I've seen those things.
Oh,
Do you even hydrofoil?
Dude, that's crazy how those work.
you know why I didn't watch it? I for some reason put on like best of Adam Sandler SNL,
That makes sense.
and I was just sitting there watching. And there was a couple sketches I don't remember, but I was just watching that. That was how I closed my Saturday.
Last night, I watched a Frasier episode I'd never seen before.
Isn't that a good feeling?
It humbled me. I was like, "What's going on? Like, did I just skip over like a couple episodes of season 3?" Whole new
Are
world.
you not even a Frasier fan?
People are asking. Major NARP vibes. Can we talk
Would
about
you rather be NARP or NARC?
NARC? You can't
Damn.
because you can't recover from being a NARP, dude.
Your NARP is to Micah's NARC.
You can
Nothing
fight. You
pissed
can
him
fight
off
your way
more.
out of being a NARP territory. But once you're a narc,
That stigma is with
that
you.
label just follows you around.
I mean, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can we talk about Harry's real quick?
Please. Old but new sponsor alert.
Buddy.
Old but new sponsor alert.
Dude, let's go. Too often we're choosing between quality or a fair price. With Harry's, you don't have to choose. They give you award-winning blades at factory direct prices. I actually got a bunch of Harry's in the mail the other day.
If I'm
Dude.
being honest, I've been clinging to my old Harry's razor that I've had for way too long, and I'm not wanting to replace it with something else. And finally, they sent the new package, and I got maybe a little too excited about it.
Dylan, you didn't have to be clinging to it because Harry's delivers a close, comfortable shave at a fair price of only $2 per refill.
Ah, yes.
For $2, you wouldn't have to cling anymore.
Okay.
Dude, so I shaved my first shower. I was like, I've got to shave. I've got the neck beard. I'm itching. Use that new Harry's razor. It was a top 3 shave of all time for me.
It was like a hot knife through butter.
Oh, dude, it felt so good.
They
at me
believe
now.
they believe in quality so much that they bought their own factory in Germany so they could own every step of the manufacturing process. No one's buying
middleman.
factories in Germany.
Yeah, you don't just buy. That's like us buying like a soundboard factory. You know, it's just you don't do that. No one's doing that.
It's such a flex.
You know.
And I feel like if you are going to buy a factory built on efficiency, I feel like Germany's a place to do it.
Yeah. Known for their blades.
The
over there.
I
Autobahn.
was going to say take the Autobahn to work.
Or just like Chick-fil-A. It's not really a German thing, but it's very efficient.
Man,
Yeah.
why don't they make the power? They also have a 100% quality guarantee. They stand behind the quality of their blades so much that they have their 100% money-back guarantee at harrys.com.
I use their shaving cream too.
Ooh, it's nice.
Why
It's
wouldn't
a
you?
thick lather.
Yeah. A lot of people, that's one thing that a lot of guys they're afraid to switch up because once you find one that works for you, it's like, I don't switch for this, even if you go with the new razor. I was like that early on, but now I'm using it, and look at me. I look hot.
Do you ever use their aftershave face mist?
Dude, I use it when I don't even shave.
It is a delight.
It's like being at a spa.
It really is.
It
it smells like a spa.
It's actually my favorite product they offer.
It's sick.
There's sometimes where I'll like feel like a little just I don't know gross
It's
or
a
something,
pick-me-up.
and then I'll just do a little face spritz, and I'm like, oh, I feel like a new man right now.
Over here spritzing.
Dude, do you know where they source their blades from? Sweden.
Oh, Sweden, yes.
Ah.
Where's that? It's in the Finland, Norway area, right?
Oh, Sweden.
Yes.
So it's fun.
For a limited time, for a limited time, Harry's has an exclusive offer for listeners of our show. New customers can get a Harry's starter set and free body wash for just $3 at harrys.com/circling back. That's an over $16 value for just $3. That's a $2 bill and a $1 bill.
Wow, good point.
You'll get a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, that foaming shave gel, a travel cover, which don't underrate the travel cover.
I won't.
And a travel-sized body wash. It's an incredible deal, but act fast while supplies last. Go to harrys.com/circling back to redeem your offer. We have a little something on the rundown right now called Dave Segment. Dave, do you want to introduce Dave Segment?
Yeah, this is Dave's segment. Today I'd like to talk about something that it is related to what we were talking about previously in This Weekend in Fun, but it's about being prepared. And let today be the first day, and let me be the first to announce that I will, going forward, be more prepared because I am going to be a prepper.
Are you Doomsday?
I'm not Doomsday, but I'm Bad Day. Bad Day meaning no water and having a tub that I'm having to fill the back of my toilet with and potentially no electricity. Now, I looked into buying a generator. Turns out they are hilariously expensive. Now, there's like $1,000 ones.
I was going to say, you
Then
can
there's
get
like $15,000.
well, you can also get like a $300 one that'll last you like 2 hours.
Which probably, I mean, it has its purpose, right? But I realized even though we were good on food, because I went to the store, we weren't good on water, and I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should get water. Didn't. And I need to be more prepared. Because dude, that was one of the weirdest weeks ever. And I think about people who don't have like a good, family or community to like rely on to like help like with anything. That could have been an absolute shit show. And with an infant at home, like a 3-week-old baby, like that could have been really bad.
So you were dropping some knowledge in the group text like over last weekend about the potential bad things happening during the storm,
Power outage.
like when we're going to get back in the studio. This is no offense to you, Dave, but the Northerner came out in me, and I was like, dude, Dave is just being over the top right now. This is so, like, we're going to be in the studio this week.
You should have listened.
Yeah, I was just like, dude, we're going to be in the studio this week. Like, this is not a big deal. And then, like, pretty much Tuesday night came, and I was like, yeah, Dave was absolutely right about 100% of the things that he dropped in the group text. I just felt real ashamed of myself.
No, it's okay. You're not aware of how inefficient Texas is with a lot of this stuff. This was, to be fair, it's like a 50-year storm, 100-year storm, whatever year. It never happens like that here.
Some people are saying we're going into an ice age. Just putting it out there.
Damn.
We found those rhinos back, like over in Russia or whatever. The woolly rhino.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's kind of tight. Okay, I support you in this, Dave. I mean, once you start like stocking like ammunition, and that's when you become like a doomsday prepper. I don't think that's what you're gonna do. You just.
How do you know I haven't already done that?
You keep
I
that
don't.
thing on you.
I don't know.
You pack that thing too.
You keep the Thule. I
I
seen
got
the Thule.
a piece.
You got the one from 1938.
You have
so
a piece.
Everybody got guns. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not stockpiling ammo. Ammo is hard to come by these days. Let me just say
I
that.
wouldn't know. I haven't bought it in a very long time.
But yeah, some guy in my DMs, shout out to whoever you are. He said, Dave, I can hook you up with a Glock and a Kevlar vest. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to need the vest.
Whoa.
But
What?
Depending on your price
your-
point, I might be interested in this
Your
vest.
DMs during this are so much different than mine. I posted a couple photos from like just having no power, and a dude hit me up and he was like, "Dude, did you take those with an actual camera? I have another camera that you can just have." He's a photographer, so he's sending me a camera, and Dave's getting Kevlar vests over here.
Getting a camera?
A point and shoot.
What are
dog.
you getting?
Nothing.
Shit.
Dave's pointing and shooting with
No
his,
one sends
with
me
his
any
Thule,
cool
and I'm
shit.
pointing and shooting with my little camera. We are not the same.
Dude,
Actually, I shouldn't say that. I
me
got
and
some-
Will are going to be a problem when the apocalypse comes. Apocalypse?
That's what they used to call you.
That's what they called me.
That's on Dylan's internet history.
Dude, I'm just walking out with a shotgun and Will's taking photos.
I'm the wartime photographer.
Just in case you can upload those at some point when we get internet back.
Gosh, if there was like a big revolt in Austin, it would have been. I would have been like, no, I'm the wartime photographer, guys. Just let me sit over here and take the shots. Snip, snap.
We're not doing snip snap.
Pose, Dylan.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold that pose.
Dave, Dylan, can you zip your Kevlar vest up a little bit? It's kind of a fit.
You stay up in that tower just a little bit longer. I want to. Okay.
Tower?
I was thinking of
dance?
Saving Private Ryan,
Oh.
the tragic tower scene,
Yeah,
which
that's
is a great scene.
It's a tough scene to watch.
Tough scene, but he did some work with that bolt action.
Oh, he keep the Thule on him.
I'm more of a Two
Yeah.
Towers guy. Those orcs, dude, they were fucking shit up. Randy knows.
Stop
wow.
looking at me. I know too.
I'm lost.
Oh, I know.
I just need I need to be better about keeping water at all times. Canned goods. Thank God I had a microwave, by the way. Remember, I didn't have a microwave till like 2 months ago.
I think our last Dave segment was you announcing that you bought a microwave.
Yeah, it turns out it's all,
I
it
know.
all links
Last
together.
Dave segment was him announcing that he's in on baked potatoes now, which is huge.
A lot of people DM me after that segment like, Dave, I thought about what you said about the baked potatoes, and it's kind of changed the game for me.
I'm not gonna lie. After that segment, I was craving baked potatoes pretty hard.
No one craves baked potatoes.
I've never craved a baked potato.
Now, maybe a Spud Ranch baked potato. San Marcos, Dylan, don't act like you don't know.
I never went there.
Okay.
More of a Bud Ranch guy. You know what I mean? That's hitting the bong.
Yeah, that concludes Dave's segment.
You want to do a little special seggy right now?
If somebody knows of a good affordable generator that I could have and that could actually
high.
come into
Generation.
my buddy got really got a little boozed up in Houston. He lost power and water and ordered one. He's like, I forgot I ordered this generator.
Do you think the city of Austin is going to take steps to remedy and be better prepared for this situation if it were to happen again? You got to think so, right? Winterize the system, whatever that entails.
I don't think that's their call. I think it's a state issue. So I mean, I think Austin, all in all, I think the city of Austin handled it okay. Like Austin Water, I know Will was saying they had some sassy tweets, but they were better than ERCOT, which is like the people who run the grid, responsible for the power in Texas. They were giving you updates. They had maps showing you where the outages were. That's helpful.
Did y'all see the Ted Cruz photo op?
Dude, he crushed that. Dude, he's just carrying water and putting it in somebody's trunk. Like I could have done that myself.
What a
Ted.
dickhead. That
I
guy
could have
is.
gotten that.
Too little, too late, Ted.
Well, he had to
Just-
drop his daughters off.
He should have just backed away from everything at that point. Like, just stay in Cancun and just hope that just return in 3 weeks from Cancun when people aren't talking about you anymore.
He sends a selfie from the beach holding a margarita.
Yeah, what I was thinking, what if he didn't have service until he got down there? He didn't upgrade his phone plan because he couldn't have power or something, and then he just got down there and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna check my mentions on Twitter."
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Dude, every group text. If you lived in Dallas, Houston, or Austin, San Antonio, your group text sent the Ted Cruz hair from Cancun meme 100 times, and
braids.
it always made me happy.
Micah and I sent it at the exact same time to 2 different text groups,
It's so funny.
and both of us pretty much prefaced it with "This is really dumb meme, but it's really funny."
I enjoyed it.
You guys want to do a little throwback? You ready for what's about to happen here? I asked,
Yeah.
"Are you ready for what's about to
Yeah,
happen?"
I
here,
can't
Dylan?
wait.
Jingle bell goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down.
I don't care. I'm getting wasted.
Fuller, go easy on the Pepsi. Easy on the Pepsi. Easy on the Pepsi. Fuller,
Hold on.
go easy
All right, it's
on
done.
the
Just kidding.
There's the guy. See, you can't cut it off until we get that.
Sort of feels like there's a worst weekend story incoming.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're familiar with the worst weekends, you've seen them on patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast before. $5 a month. Actually, $10 if you're optimized. Sorry. But we got a little worst weekend story out of Scotland that I stumbled across this weekend.
The headline here is something that you kind of can't believe.
This isn't ideal, if I'm being honest.
This sounds like an episode of Family Guy.
So if you're not familiar with Worst Weekends, it's something that we've done on Patreon numerous times. I think there's some free episodes out there as well. But we just talk about people who are down bad for the weekend. And I think we're actually going to be doing some more moving forward after The Bachelor's done. What are you smiling about?
Ladies and gentlemen,
The weekend. That might need to make the soundboard.
Yeah, for this weekend and fun.
If you have a worst weekend story of your own that's not just a news story, please send it in to worstof@washmedia.com. I'm trying to aggregate some of these stories, and I thought no better way to ease back in than talk about this woman in Scotland who bit off a man's tongue in a street brawl before a seagull swooped down and ate that man's tongue.
I just have a million questions here. I think I'm not enough answers to go around. I got to know everything.
Can I read the byline?
Mm-hmm.
A man who had a large chunk of his tongue bitten off by a female thug was left horrified when a seagull swooped down and ate it.
James McKenzie spat out a piece of his tongue onto the street after Bethany Ryan, 27, had ripped it off with her teeth during an incident in Edinburgh.
How do you let someone that close?
Kiss fight.
Was it a kiss
There
fight?
had to have been a kiss fight. They do
Imagine
it a lot
brawling
over there.
and someone that just starts biting on your tongue.
Don't you remember when William Wallace challenged the king to a kiss fight? And that's when they invaded?
Yeah. Okay.
The king walked away with a bunch of blue paint all over his face.
I don't understand how you let someone in your grill that closely.
Well, James McKenzie definitely did. It says, then the gull flew down and grabbed the muscle. I don't like that they refer to it as the muscle. Making off before the injured man could retrieve it. The Edinburgh Sheriff Court was told that about the grisly incident, which left the victim maimed for life when Ryan appeared in the dock to plead guilty to the attack on Thursday. More information on this. It says, prosecutor Susan Dixon said the pair clashed as they passed each other on Lathe Walk around 8 p.m. This is an old story. I apologize. Maybe this just got all sorted out now, but whatever. Miss Dixon said the pair were strangers, but an argument developed between them. And the court heard that he tried to walk away from the confrontation, but it continued, and Ryan approached her with a clenched fist, at which point she bit his tongue off.
Yeah.
This might have been a kiss fight based on what they say here. Miss Ryan somewhat oddly responded to that by pushing him on the body and kissing him. So she did do a kiss fight.
It was a kiss fight.
So he threw some tongue.
He did throw some tongue. He was like,
How else would she get to it?
Maybe she just this is how she gets down.
If you're ever in a fight, whether it's a kiss fight or otherwise, an OU bathroom fight, for example, and somebody kisses you, you better keep that tongue in your own mouth because they're going for that tongue.
You packed that thing too.
Wait, this is so confusing.
So she kissed him on the lips and then she bit through his tongue, which caused a piece of his tongue to be removed. Mr. McKenzie walked off and spat part of his tongue out, at which point the piece of it was picked up by a large seagull and made off with it. The size of it was approximately 2 centimeters by 3 centimeters in size. I don't know how the metric system works, but I imagine that any centimeters of your tongue ripped off is not ideal.
To about 4 inches.
How many centimeters long is your tongue in the first place?
12 inches.
What?
You got that Gene Simmons tongue, Dylan.
Maybe. What's it to you? I'm just trying to picture how this all went down. My mind is just in a million pieces.
Imagine not getting in a fight with somebody and then shoving him on the ground and kissing him.
First of all, why is he, to his credit, he said he tried to walk away, and hopefully that's true. To go from that to her just jumping on him and kissing him, the whole thing is just, I can't make sense of it.
What color is a giraffe's tongue, Will?
Ugh knows.
It's blue. Giraffe's tongue is blue, Dylan.
I don't know if that's true.
It's true.
Sources say that if the fight continued, she was going to do a low blow.
What?
The joke here is that she was going to presumably bite his penis off. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the
Hopefully, like he wasn't gonna let it get to that.
I remember the
That'd be
Lorena
weird. Just
Bobbitt.
8 p.m. in the middle of like a very large, busy city, and you're just getting topped on the sidewalk on the cobblestone.
Jeez.
The bagpipers playing.
We got to put a muzzle on this lady.
Yeah, I hope she like.
She's got some issues.
She needs the Hannibal Lecter
This is
chair.
not,
I
this
think
is
they
not
should-
normal behavior.
I think they should take part of her tongue and put it on his tongue.
Ooh, tongue for a tongue. That's what the Bible says.
Why did the seagull take the tongue?
Because he was hungry, dude.
You don't just eat tongue.
Oh
on the
my
street.
God, the
You don't eat
goose.
street
Was
tongue.
the seagull just flying over like, oh, this is about to be advantageous for me?
You don't fuck. If I've learned anything from this weekend, I should have talked about this during my fucking weekend in fun. Don't mess with birds, dude. We have this goose at our place. It's the most alpha goose I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, geese are aggressive. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Dylan. It chased me into my car the other day.
Let's go.
I almost took out my phone to like record it because I did the recording the night before of Rosie having the standoff.
It's kind of
with it.
exciting every time you leave. Like you might get attacked by a bird. and
No,
like,
dude,
keep
it's not
on your
exciting.
toes.
So when we were packing up our stuff to leave to go back to our apartment, I was loading the car up and I looked over and the goose was trapped in our parking garage. And so I was like, this isn't great. Like I kind of want to help this thing out of the parking garage.
I didn't know he was down bad like that.
He was
I knew
down bad.
I knew he didn't have the sideline gig anymore, but Tony Siragusa was, I don't know. At one point, he made pretty good money.
Mm-hmm.
He was just hanging out in your garage.
The goose was feeling loose. No, so I'm packing stuff in the car and it starts looking at me and starts doing like the goose noise that they do. I don't know how to do
Do it. Go ahead.
I don't know how to do it.
Mean, dude.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And it got within 2 feet of me, at which point I was like, okay, this is too close for comfort. And I think Sally fed it a piece of bread the other day because she felt bad for it, and I got very mad at her. I was like, do not feed this goose under any circumstances because now it just thinks that's part of the squad.
You should let him inside. Get out of the cold, man.
Sally's got the Cole Campbell line of thinking.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
You think the goose threw its little goose feathers on its hips and was like, well, flew south for the winter.
Yep.
And winter's still here. I can't believe I flew south for this.
You know, goose feathers keep you very warm.
Yeah, goose down.
Yeah, exactly.
Goose down bad.
So he was equipped for the weather.
I guess.
I think. I don't know.
Thing had an attitude. He tried to bite my tongue off when I started kissing it.
They got a
Don't
lot
kiss
of
the
attitude.
goose.
I pinned it down by its wings and I started making out with it.
You should goose the goose.
Ooh, I don't want to put my finger there. You ever seen goose poop, man? Stuff stinks.
It's very liquidy.
It's everywhere too.
Stop.
They hold no punches when they do.
Dude, birds in general.
Dude,
Birds be pooping.
Birds can kind of be assholes, man.
birds are the biggest assholes.
Oh, freaking Stella caught a bird the other day.
Go off, Stella.
And I had it pinned down. I was like, dude, let this little bird up, man. What are you doing, dog?
What kind was it?
I don't know. It was in the snow, and this bird was flying real low to the ground, and she ran after. I was like, yeah, she's not going to catch it. Oh, she caught it.
Damn.
I had to go help the bird up with my little hand.
Didn't you say you went to San Marcos so you could get pinned down by some birds?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, my
I don't know
God.
what that means.
Is that what you did?
No. Jeez. What are we talking about?
Do you think that maybe she was trying to baby bird food into that guy's mouth and then,
Maybe. Like a meat pie?
yeah, like a meat. Is that what they eat? Some fish and chips?
Yeah.
This was in Scotland?
Scotland.
She was baby
birding the
fish and chips. Oi.
This lady's got problems, man.
She's
You
a
don't
baddie.
you don't just bite tongues.
She's a baddie. Kind of into it, if being honest.
No. That's too cray.
Dude, we got an announcement.
New announcement alert?
Are you ready for this? Dylan,
Yes.
do the thing, dude.
Oh, shit. Sorry. New sponsor. New sponsor alert. I've had a couple people tell me that my new sponsor alert bit is really unfunny, and I absolutely agree, but that just makes me want to keep doing it. It's
No, I
so
like
bad.
it.
It's
I
not-
enjoy it.
It's really bad.
I enjoy it. You
New
guys ever just like
sponsor.
you guys ever working out and you're just like, damn, I am flexing right now. Absolutely beast mode.
a lot. Yeah. Weekly.
There's NARPs out there that won't understand what we're talking
Yeah,
about. But
yeah.
if you're putting up big boy weight, you know exactly what we're
If
talking
you're a
about.
NARP, just go ahead and skip ahead. This is not for you.
There's
This
no
is for NARPs too.
this is for NARPs that are trying to get out of being a NARP.
Yeah. Escape the NARP zone.
Yeah. There's no better place, there's no better feeling than finding your stride. And FitBod makes it easier to find the exercises, pace, and intensity that you get better results by building a fitness program that continually adapts to you. Build the momentum you need for a strong start to the year of 25% off a FitBod membership now through 2/28.
Damn.
We're a big fan of next gen stats on our phones when it comes to workouts. I don't think anyone's like.
I love tracking the data.
You want to hear about the workout they have planned for me today?
I would love to hear about
By
the workout they have planned for you
So
today.
today, Fitbod wants me to do chest, back, abs, lower back. All right, and then they sent me, let's see, 7 different exercises to do, and it looks like it's going to kick my ass.
What's your number one fitness goal right now?
I want to lean up. I want to add probably like 5 pounds of muscle and just get leaner.
Okay. Okay.
That's my fitness journey.
Well, I got good news for you. No matter how tough your goals may seem, Fitbod helps you build and maintain the habit to get there with a dynamic program that learns from past workouts and adjusts as you go. So you can get a stronger start to the year with 25% off of your Fitbod membership.
This is a deal. When Brett sent that this is a new sponsor, I was very excited. I like stuff like this.
I do too.
If you're in a workout funk and you get something like this, it gets you kind of going again, like anxious to get back in the gym.
The number one hardest thing for me when it comes to working out, because I'm not very well versed in a gym, is just trying to figure out what I need to be doing. And this app has like a clear, easy to follow instructions. It just works.
I'm pretty much just guessing every time I go to the gym. I do stuff that I see other in shape people doing. Like, oh, it works for them. Might work for me too. But I really just don't know.
No,
know what
you
I'm
never
saying?
know. But now you can balance muscle groups so you're fully recovered the next day for a workout. Recovery is just as important as the workout itself. People forget about that.
Agree.
We're all getting stronger. You can tell. Look at this, Dylan. See that?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna rip your shirt, dude.
Dude, I know. Fitbod understands the path to achieving your best. It looks different for everybody. Fitbod creates a program based on your unique body, experience, and environment, and the algorithm uses data and analytics to help you build on your last workout to maximize those results. It's just great. No equipment, no worries, guys. Because we're at a time when not everyone, going to the gym, not everyone's doing it.
Pandemic.
We're still in that demi.
Yeah. You got to be careful.
Fitbod has body weight routines for those looking to get fit at home or on the go. It's super easy to use. It even has HD video tutorials to make learning exercises a breeze. Imagine doing it in standard def. Couldn't be me.
No. It's embarrassing.
It integrates with other fitness and health apps like Apple Health, Dylan, Fitbit. You guys are Strava boys, right?
I do Strava occasionally.
What's
Tracks your runs.
Yeah, it's a running one.
Oh, okay.
Remember when Dave went through his running phase? He was doing like 3 miles a day back in the early quarantine.
I did 6 once, and I couldn't walk for a week.
The splints will
It was
get
very
you, dog.
stupid.
Well, personalized training can be tough on a budget, but Fitbod is only $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year. So sign up now through 2/28 and you'll get 25% off your membership. Build the momentum to carry your fitness journey through the rest of the year with Fitbod. Get 25% off a membership when you go sign up now through 2/28 at fitbod.me/steam. That's 25% off your membership at fitbod.me/steam. You guys want to talk about these dogs before we get into Brett's breaking news?
What's up with these dogs, man?
This is
Dude, the dogs are out.
unbelievable.
Who let them out?
I think the police. So, a dog in Ohio helped authorities find cornflakes that were frosted with 44 pounds of cocaine. That's a hell of a pre-workout in the morning.
It must require a lot of Frosted Flakes.
It says customs authorities in Ohio say a dog helped them intercept a shipment of cereal earlier this month with special frosting, cocaine. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers in Cincinnati reported that finding 44 pounds of cocaine-coated cornflakes that had been shipped from South America to a Hong Kong home.
Is this really how they're doing it? Moving weight?
I don't know. I just started watching
gotta get creative.
Narcos Mexico season 2 last night, and they haven't done the cornflakes method yet.
How do you get the cocaine off of the cornflake?
That's always the fun part, is thinking about how they go about saving the drug, but like getting rid of the flake or whatever
Right.
it is, Like with tennis balls, yeah, it's easy. It's in the tennis ball. But this is a frosting.
Dude, I think I'm buying tennis balls for the wrong sport.
Do you remember when you texted me about that?
Yes. I still don't get why you would smell. Is it because of the smell of tennis balls that overwhelms the smell of the cocaine?
That I don't know.
It seems like it would make sense because everyone likes to smell tennis balls.
Wait, what's the theory here? You stuff the tennis ball with cocaine and it covers the scent?
That's kind of what my brain is telling me how it works.
How
I
would that
think
work?
it's just an easy way because, tennis balls, you can stuff them.
They're hollow. I
So
get that part of it.
Yeah, I think they're easy to reseal, unlike like a baseball or something.
Right. It's not.
There's
it's
different
solid.
kinds of
Is
balls.
that why Djokovic always gets so pissed off at this, like the ref?
Did he win? He won the Aussie Open?
I don't know.
In movies, you always hear about
Our
coffee.
girl Naomi did though.
I saw that.
She absolutely flexed on the other girl.
What do you go by? Okay, Jen.
I was watching that live, and
That was an
I
accident.
busted out laughing, and I was just like, "Oh my god, the disrespect that just happened!"
I
here.
know that. Oh,
In movies, you always hear about coffee covering up the scent of cocaine.
Didn't you say you've started mixing in more cocaine instead of coffee in the morning, just because it gives you that boost that you
No,
need?
I didn't
dude,
say
don't
that.
do blow in the morning.
I didn't say that, Will.
Blow in the morning's just depressing.
I don't even do it in the evening, David, so I don't know what
If
you're
you do
talking
blow when
More
the
a
sun's
lunchtime
up,
guy, power lunch.
Nope, I don't do it.
Well, this the cornflakes had a street value of about $2.8 million. Those are some expensive ass cornflakes.
damn.
I'm surprised there weren't some grocery stores selling cornflakes for that much in Austin this last week.
Price gouging. It's a real problem. Did you see the guy's electric bill, by the way?
Is this just a...
Dude,
Or gas bill? I don't know which one
what
it
do you
was.
do? You just move and not pay it? Do you just get rid of your house?
Are we going to get hit with a astronomical bill?
No, it's only the people that are on that like weird program.
Yeah, it's a bad deal. That's not going to... There's no way. Set up a GoFundMe. He'll raise that money. But that's bullshit.
I just don't understand how you can owe that much. I mean, how they whatever. It's a systematic issue, Dave.
It's inhumane.
It's just terrible.
I'm against it.
Wow, that's big of you.
So who got pinched here?
Hard to say. Probably the people smuggling the cocaine.
That was their punishment?
I'm reading. Yeah, that was
David.
I don't think they have a punishment yet. I think they just got caught.
Okay.
You're the lawyer here. How long does it take to prosecute people that have a lot of cocaine on them?
Just like an hour. It's a real speedy process.
That's probably pretty easy.
No, I'm very interested in this. And you said this is by way of Hong
It's
Kong?
crazy, man.
Yeah,
Okay. So this thing made its rounds. It's coke.
it came down
Cocaine.
from Cincinnati.
Cocaine.
2 days by the train?
Mm-hmm. Dude, shouts to Jimmy Buffett.
Why is it the color that it is? It's like brown.
Yeah, apparently it's like a brown substance or something. I don't know. I don't get why it was brown.
Brett's in here
It's
now,
more
and
like heroin.
I'm just noticing how voluminous his hair looks.
Dude,
like.
Brett's been having some hair days
I
lately.
missed the last few weeks of
Yeah, you
Brett's
look
hair.
okay.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's one of those the mornings that I come back from H-Town, Houston, not horny.
Horny town.
Thank you.
When I come back, I shower in the morning, but I don't blow dry. So when it air dries, it's a little sketchy. So I have to pump it up with some product.
Well, Sally offered you a new blow dryer if you want to just.
I said
just take
I'm
that.
in, and then we have since not communicated.
Well,
So-
something happened in Austin which made it pretty hard to
Yeah.
squat up with one another. But I think that hair dryer is still earmarked for you in our bathroom
Let's
if you
go.
want it.
it's a nice hair dryer.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told.
Sally doesn't fuck around with
Is
her hair
it,
dryer.
is it Vidal Sassoon?
I don't know what that means.
You ever heard of Adele Sassoon?
What? Fancy yourself a hair guy?
Is this like Zoolander or something?
Vidal Sassoon was like it was like in the it was like in Glamour magazine in like 1999 when I was looking at it on the toilet.
Is it the founder of that guy in Austinite?
I don't
And
know.
like
Dude.
a billionaire?
A Vidal Sassoon? Maybe.
I think I'm onto something here.
Mr. Sassoon himself.
He was born in Hammersmith, London.
Oh.
I think he lives here now.
He died in Bel Air in
I'm
2012.
thinking of someone like that though.
He died when a lady bit his tongue off.
Really?
A seagull ate it.
It was tough.
Bled to death from his tongue.
It's too bad. I heard that story from outside.
It wasn't good.
No.
It sounded like a Family Guy sketch in my head.
I've never been more thankful
Yeah.
to have a tongue than right now.
A ton would be tough to lose. I could lose a pinky, not a ton.
Golf swing? I'm trying to think.
I could.
You
It
figure
depends
something
on
out.
which pinky it is because I got to interlock, and I don't want to be interlocking with my ring finger. That sounds terrible.
I don't interlock.
You,
I overlap.
Says a lot.
Overlap.
Really?
Says a lot about your
Yeah,
swing.
That's got to be a
You don't even play anymore.
Yeah. Do you even know how to
A
play?
lot of people overlap. What are you talking about?
really.
Yeah.
I think Rory overlaps.
So does Spieth. A lot of people do. Y'all need to chill out.
How's Dave been?
Dylan's
His
already
first
ready to
pod
go.
back.
We got like
He's
20
good.
minutes
I'm
It's
left.
like you never missed it.
I'm wondering why
Never skipped a
Dogecoin is
beat.
trending. That's why I'm on my
It's
phone
been
right
trending
now.
for like weeks now.
Oh, it dropped way low, but it bounced back a little bit.
How's
I don't
how's
own any
BTC doing? I'm a BTC guy.
Doge. Oh, let's see.
Do we have any Brett's breaking
Got a
news?
ton of
Brett, give
breaking
us an
news.
update on Bitcoin.
Sure.
No,
It's-
you don't have to.
Okay.
I'll check Coinbase.
Personal breaking news: the place that opened up for the Oak below me has now opened up. Pho MPH.
Fuh.
Yeah. So it's an Asian kitchen. Had it this weekend. Very good. They decided to do a grand opening starting on Sunday.
That's
So
big.
it's-
Sally loves pho, so you can expect to see her over at your place all the time.
I always say if you open up at the bottom of an apartment building, you're gonna do great things.
Yep, you have.
Better get in
you
there
have-
while you can.
It is historically batting about 25% there.
I sent
But when
Dylan
it
an old
connects.
tweet of mine from Darcy's Donkey the other day that just said, "Hey, Dylan, I don't think this place is going to last." I think they shut down the month after I sent that
Yeah.
tweet.
Oh, I missed that place.
It's too bad.
Well, you know the founder. What happened, right? Founder was back home in Scotland. Got his tongue bit off by some chick.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
couldn't
realize
taste every.
that.
He couldn't do the pies anymore.
He could. He lost his tongue in a tongue
From
fight.
Scotland?
A kiss fight.
Dylan.
What's up, dude?
Would you like to go hard seltzers, 90s pop duos,
Nope.
cheese, or Gwyneth Paltrow?
Gwyneth Paltrow, please. As long as it's
Those
not
last
about
two are-
as long as it's not about a candle that smells like her vagina.
Close. Randy, can you help me out?
Smells like
here?
cheese. So
I do this all. I slack Randy a picture to put up on the thing, and it doesn't go well. Anyway, Will, and your favorite Gwyneth Paltrow, her startup Goop. You're aware of it, right?
I'm aware of it. Yes,
Well,
I have a constant beef with them.
Yeah, she came out with a vibrator.
okay.
She said that we need to destigmatize women's sexual health. So,
She's just so edgy.
She just
these
watched
days,
The
isn't
Bachelor. She
Just
saw what
super-
Katie did.
Super edgy.
so
She's the vibrator girl, right?
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Katie,
Check it out tomorrow, by the way, if you're into that. Circling Batch.
she said that women's vibrators have been too phallic and joke-like in nature. So she wanted to build one that was
Tasteful.
Looks like a
smart
microphone.
and aesthetically pleasing.
We should have those in the studio.
This looks like Miley Cyrus sang out of it in a Black Mirror episode.
This is like a karaoke microphone you would buy for like a, I don't know. I'm just not gonna go where
I don't know much about vibrators, but I know enough to know that I don't think this one's like breaking the mold here. I feel like
Yeah.
there's several different types out there that aren't too phallic looking.
Well, it's $95 and it's sold out already because Gwyneth said she didn't expect the demand.
Thank you for zooming in.
oh
Randy. That was
really?
really helpful.
They definitely expect
doing?
it, man. Yeah, thank you, Randy, for
She
making
also-
it larger on the
Let's get it
screen.
tight there.
In the same New York Times interview, took credit for wearing masks first before anybody else, and also getting corona before anybody else.
Wow.
Oh, she's just a,
Wow, she's
a
just doing it.
trailblazer.
Yes.
We had a fourth grade teacher in our elementary school who wore masks all the time. So, Gwyneth, I got news for you. Mrs. Snyder was way ahead of you.
It's actually fairly common in Asia,
Super
Yeah,
common.
very common.
especially traveling. So why don't you just slow down,
Does she
Gwyneth?
just have a crazy high opinion of herself? What's going on here with her?
Absolutely.
Does she
Well,
just,
she
is
made
she
a-
just beefing with Future? He's the mask off
Why?
guy, right?
Why is everyone jumping on this thing? No pun intended. But why is everyone?
Well,
why is
just-
this one so popular? Because Gwyneth Paltrow made it.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Have you
Yes,
seen
Goop.
Royal Tenenbaums? It's her best role.
I'm not. Don't plan to.
I want to say that you're wrong here, but I don't think you are.
It's my favorite Gwyneth Paltrow
See,
She's smoking cigs.
movie or character?
character.
Yeah, I think it's her best character.
Probably movie too. I can't really think of anything that I really cared for with her in it.
My favorite Gwyneth Paltrow
Iron Man,
movie
maybe? I don't know.
is Talented Mr. Ripley,
Yeah.
but she's not that great in that movie. Kate Blanchett though. Anyway, sorry, Brett.
Dave, you're a fan of 90s pop duos, right?
Love it. Is this going to be about Milli Vanilli?
No, it's about Daft Punk.
Ah, yes.
Unfortunately, they have split.
After 28 long years.
The creators of One More Time, that song that everybody knows.
Dylan, can you sing that for us, please?
Is it the one that goes one more time?
Yeah, you
the
killed
one.
that, dude.
Nailed
They
it.
made a lot
That
of
was
money.
good.
I did, didn't I? Wow.
Yep, they're pursuing solo careers now, which they're electronic robots. So I
Do
don't
they
know
have
how.
names?
They do. They're ridiculous. Are you ready for these?
Uh huh.
I shouldn't say ridiculous. They're not from here. Thomas Bangalter and Guy Manuel de Almanem Cristo.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
You kind of crushed that, assuming you said it correctly.
I
First-
don't think
That's one of those things where you just put your head down and just don't stutter, and everyone thinks you crushed it.
Yeah.
I can remember whatever the late night show on MTV was, like the after hours, there was a name for it.
With like Carson Daly playing it.
No,
and
no,
shit?
no, no, no. This is like late. The first Daft Punk song I ever saw, or video, it's called Defunk, and it's just a guy walking around in a dog suit, and he's just talking to people on the street, and it's a really shitty dog mask. It's weird, but it's a good song.
Oh my gosh.
Around the World video is good too. Check that out.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's
Daft
another
Punk
one.
slaps. Like if you don't,
It does.
Yeah.
They had a good run. 20-something years.
They had that weird. I don't know. I was kind of a little bit of a hipster about it because like when they had that resurgence, and they were on all the award shows. and
Yeah,
like,
they had their little flare up.
I was like, dude, they were good.
I want to see
before
their
this.
faces.
They were the first ones to do the.
You want to see my face?
The mask thing, I think, before Marshmallow. Anyway.
Man, Barstool Sports just posted a video of some dude swallowing glizzies without chewing them, like one by one, and he looks like he's doing like 20 of them, and it's really disturbing.
Well, you know what they say over there.
You just can't help yourself.
One bite.
We're doing a pod.
Why would you do this to? Yeah,
He's not even chewing on. This is disgusting. Oh, I can't watch it.
Is that not a good way to eat them?
I wouldn't know, David.
You're the one who brought it up.
Do they come out whole too?
I don't know what goes on once you swallow them, man.
Your body just passes it on to the next, like it gets to your kidney. Kidney's like, nope, push down the liver, whatever.
Not breaking that case.
No, lower intestine, yours down to the colon.
Sheesh,
I know my
that's
anatomy
gross.
quite well. Just pops out.
You gotta chew your glizzy, man.
I'm just going to go to the next one. You guys know, Will, you're a cheese guy, right?
Big cheese guy. They used
Well-
to call me the big cheese.
According to Wired magazine, cheese is getting a bad reputation for no reason.
Why?
It is actually healthy for you.
Healthy fats, dude. People
Healthy
don't talk about them
fats.
enough.
I don't
Cheese-
put any weight into these studies, man.
Cheese-
They change every 6 months.
Has been said to be neutral at worst and even like healthy for you at best. Like it makes you lose weight.
The ceiling is the roof.
The problem with cheese is the co-founding variables, which means what you eat cheese with. A lot of the time it's, bread or pepperoni or sauce.
Crackers.
Or tongue.
But cheese by itself, you're good.
Ooh, a little melted cheese on some tongue.
Here's my question, though.
Yeah.
Why did it take us until 2021 to figure this out? That's why I just don't buy shit like this.
I think because
You
they
don't buy
Do
cheese?
you not know advances in science?
Has the science not been there for a while to know if cheese is good for you or not?
Did you
I
see
don't know.
that one company
Doesn't
got a
sound like
massive investment for their science of making meats out of nothing?
Impossible.
That's completely different. That's like groundbreaking developments in food production. This is like cheese has been around for a minute. Like why? What the hell?
I think people were just
Science
scared to
is
say it.
constantly evolving, Dylan.
Shut up.
Do you not
David.
believe in science?
I'm a big science guy, dude. Fucking beakers and shit.
Dylan Nye over
you know
here.
what an Erlenmeyer flask is, dumbass.
I am the flask.
Dill Nye, the science guy. Dill
They used to call me
Nye.
that.
That's why you came up with Bunsen Burner Media, right?
No, I didn't. That was this
No,
dude over
you don't
here.
give him that stolen valor.
I don't want it.
It's mine. Dylan's idea was, let's just call it media company.
Dylan's like, I think because if people Google media company, like we'd be the
SEO.
first one to show up.
SEO
It's like
is
really good for
important.
SEO, I think.
It's not true.
Media company would have been like an Elon Musk thing.
Media Company Incorporated Limited Partnership.
That sounds like the agency they buy.
Actually?
Speaking of, you guys are aware of Vizzy, right? I know this is a kind of an added value.
Yeah. We're
Busy,
aware of
busy,
Vizzy,
busy,
dude.
can't you see?
Yeah.
I got a little sneak peek.
Let's go.
Breaking news on the new Vizzy flavors. By the way, the number 5 hard seltzer in the United States.
That's all going to change
that's
after this summer.
climbing, baby.
That's done after this
You
summer.
want my take? It's the hardest seltzer.
Wow.
I didn't want to be one coming into the summer.
No.
No,
Underdog
no.
stores are so much more fun.
No, you don't want a front run.
No, number 5 is perfect. Anyway, their new flavors. Dylan, are you ready for these?
Oh, please, tell me.
Number 1, blackberry lemon.
Blackberry lemon.
I'll drink anything with blackberry in it.
That's sexy. Can I just say it? That's sexy.
Yeah, it's sexy. Number 2, papaya passion fruit.
Oh,
That's gonna slap.
Go
Are
off.
they getting rid of the old flavors?
No.
Oh, so Blue Pommy's still on the
yeah.
table here.
Oh yeah, we're still there. These are just add-ons.
papaya passion fruit? No one's doing double
Papaya passion
P.
fruit.
Yeah, you don't
I need
get
a
alliteration,
mic
Will.
thing for that. A pop filter. Number 3, strawberry watermelon.
Like strawberry watermelon.
We'll fuck with.
Yep, that's gonna be good. That's just gonna be your run of the mill,
That's going to be one that people are reaching for first when they see a cooler full of it on like a pontoon boat.
and you'll be like,
Those-
I will gladly take the blackberry lemon. Thank
Those
you very
are
much.
typically 2 of the more popular candy flavors. Jolly Rancher, I'm thinking of.
Sure.
Watermelon Jolly Ranchers are delightful.
They're my faves.
Speaking of, did you guys cover the Sour Patch Kids incident from this week?
We might have talked about it.
Okay.
Might have talked about it a little bit. We're Sour Patch Kids people now. We're flirting online.
Keep an eye out. Number 4, and this may be it's raspberry tangerine.
Sign me up.
This is the most controversial, but
Yeah.
it's the one that's got me the most excited.
I'm intrigued. That's a low round draft pick that has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Fun fact about raspberries. You ready for this?
Sure.
6th grade, I was the only kid in my in our reading class who knew how to spell raspberry, and I went straight to the school-wide spelling bee because everyone got it wrong except for me.
That P really bothers me.
People forget about the P.
It bothers
People
me.
forget about the
Yes,
P.
they do.
No one pronounces the P in raspberry.
Never forget about the P. Eyes on the P.
raspberry. No one says that.
It's because that's not how it's pronounced. It's a silent P.
Is it though?
Real
Or
peas move in
is
silence
is
like
it actually
raspberry.
a silent P, or people just like run it all together? You can't have P and B next to each other. Can't.
Real G's move in
about
silence
it.
like
Peanut
in
butter?
Yoki.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
can't have. No, you know what I'm saying. You can't have P and B next to each other in a word. That's my take today. It's hot. It's a good take.
Good take.
It's a good take.
I heard you were dishing out good points earlier.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of them.
Okay. They also had their lemonade variety pack coming out this year, which I might have discussed on a previous podcast.
The glizzy flavored ones that were running around the internet recently, those were fake.
I'll say this, that made it high level at Miller Coors.
Okay. Oh, it did.
It did, yeah.
Did you have to explain it?
No, Upper Echelon reached out.
The lemonade variety
It
pack.
was, it was HR, but it made it
Oh.
up there.
Upper echelon was it a spaceship?
They took their spaceship. Yeah, it made it to some folks.
The kids love to do memes.
Yeah, kids love to do memes.
The lemonade variety pack is going to be a problem when you're just pounding them in a pool somewhere, and then you get out of the pool and you're like, oh, whoa.
I peeped your new pool, by the way. It's a situation.
How'd it
down
go?
there.
You peed in his pool?
I peeped it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
No, I didn't pee. Weird. I probably will this summer though. You know when I'm drinking Vizzies in there. Is that right?
your phone's not going to be working this summer when I'm inviting people to the pool.
Here's what the lemonades are: strawberry, peach, watermelon, and raspberry.
Let's go.
I'm excited for the peach one.
Let's go.
Peach
Strawberry.
lemonade's gonna hit.
Strawberry lemonade. That's it. That's the one.
Watermelon lemonade might hit different. It might be the most refreshing out of the bunch, if I'm being honest.
Does that
I'm just
conclude
saying.
your
That-
breaking
that
news?
Good
concludes-
breaking news,
That
man.
concludes breaking news. And if they're not, I don't 3 maybe. Can we go from 5 to
We're
3
getting
in a
we're getting
summer?
them up there.
Because a certain W seltzer is entrenched. It's going to be tough to beat. But
Nah.
I'm just saying.
We're
I
going
li-
to
I
knock
like
them
our
off their
chances.
perch, bite their tongues off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to start at number one. I mean, because there's nothing
No,
to work.
nothing to
shoot
work
for.
towards.
In that hypothetical fight, Will, that you just referenced, who are you? Are you the seagull or are you the tongue biter? Like
In
who
terms
looks
of-
worse?
It's hard to say. I think I might be the seagull who picks up the tongue and does away with it.
Just an opportunistic seagull.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think it's time to get out of here, honestly.
Let's get the hell out of here, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Circling Batch on Patreon, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Doing all things Batch tomorrow. Also, don't forget to go stream Welcome to Wilmons on Spotify. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
See ya.